I had no friends there helping me. I had my kids not helping me. My husband doesn't help me. I do it all myself. So that is a fucking lie. Just like half these creators on here who do businesses do it by theirself. And if they're generous to be able to have employees, that's amazing for them. But when you're smaller, you can do it yourself. You don't work.
I do have something to say that just now reminded me when you said husband. So, Little Miss A, you said in one of your TikToks or one of your lives, I forget which one. You're so scatterbrained, but you said something about you can't help that my husband isn't around. My husband's in bed right now. He doesn't get away from me. Trust me, he's addicted to
That's
this.
what she was saying. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you're out all day and you don't have time for your husband. You're out all day working while your husband's working. You two come home together."
Right, and that's the thing.
So I didn't get when she was talking about that either.
Well, when she was saying stuff about like me and Derek's relationship, I've been married for 22 years. Apparently, I know what the hell I'm doing. And I've never cheated on him, and he's never cheated on me, and both of my babies is his. But the thing of it is this, like, you was jealous, and you're still jealous of my marriage because you cried to me and told me how you hate it that Derek supports me, but Kevin don't support you the way he does.
She said the same thing to me. Same thing.
The thing of it is then you say, "Oh, your kids help you, so you're jealous of them too." I mean, clearly you're a jealous little bitch, but I'm still waiting for my cease and desist order.
For those who are asking about how much money she made last week, I don't know. She did not tell me every time she made money, but I can tell you there were times when I'd be like, "Oh, how much money did you make tonight?" 800, 900, this, that. So she makes a pretty damn good bank. And just to let y'all know, I could care less about the views. I could care less about the followers. I saw my followers dropping. I don't care. I have a full-time job.
Michelle, I'm like, hey, listen, let me play the videos because I could care less. Let my account get bananaed. I could really care less.
Well, everybody says I'm doing this right now for clout. Screw your clout. This is not about clout. This is me coming out to tell you I'm tired of this shit. And Ashley, your little video you just posted got to me too. CPS is supposed to help me find a place for my kid. No, bitch, that's your job. CPS is not made to say, "Here, Ashley, let me get you this place right here." No, they are there to protect your kids, to make sure that you have a place to go. If you don't have a place to go, it's not their job to find a place for you to go. Get up and do it yourself.
I have her daughter's TikTok.
Absolutely.
I have her daughter's Roblox.
And that's another thing. She kept saying that they were jealous because Brooklyn kept showing all her stuff. Well, when Natty asked Brooklyn to show her stuff to her, like their little squashmelons and things like that, so Brooklyn went in there. So Brooklyn went in there and did that, and that is okay. But don't say that you're jealous of my daughter.
Everybody keeps asking if she's pregnant. I
have no clue because I messaged her 3 days ago. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to the other destination, then I'll step outside and finish talking. Give me like 2 minutes.
Anyway,
and there's no need to be jealous over the stuff that your kid has and her kid don't. We choose to spend our money on our kids. She chooses not to. So there's no reason to be jealous over anything of that.
I couldn't keep it somewhere, but I can't find it now.
Y'all were talking about her having a video of me posted, though. If she had a video of me posted, this would be the picture.
I've seen that picture before, yeah. I don't know if it's still up, but she did. I didn't know that was you either.
Yeah, I definitely don't look like myself. There.
You don't.
Got a little bit of something on your cheek there, Rob. It's called more meat.
A lot more meat, the whole 200 pounds worth of meat.
Lord have mercy. She's a character, I will say that.
Mandy, I did. She's fine though. She's cooking. I muted her though. She can unmute herself whenever she's ready to talk. You're muted, Kim. Unmute yourself.
I muted myself. Sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm not working right now, so my husband thinks I need to make him lunch. So I'm making like meatloaf and asparagus and broccoli and all that. So I'm going to mute myself, but I will talk. Sorry, y'all.
You're fine.
Michelle, did you watch my live today?
Yeah, I was in there.
That was my
Right.
first time ever being on here. On going live.
Yeah. I've seen you before. Are you in West Virginia? Yes, I am.
Me too. What's born and raised?
She just pops in.
We're like 5 minutes from each other.
Yeah, she's just down the road.
Oh, she won't tell me if she's pregnant or not, because I'll say, tell her real quick. She don't.
Hey, Chelsea, are they coming in here? Why do I think she's pregnant? I was told she was pregnant by somebody in that family. Erica thinks she's pregnant too. Erica asked Ashley. She just seen it because she's seen where it said 31.5 weeks or whatever it was. Justice or GSI or GE, whatever the hell that was. Y'all know what I'm talking about anyways. And she just wrote her, she's like, hey, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. And she got real pissed off. Ashley got pissed off at Erica over it. And gestation, yes. Robbie,
She put-
you have the video.
She put, I saw something, and I seen where she was in another live, and she put, I'm 35.5 weeks GES, which means gestational. I text her that next day, and I was like, oh, hey, I saw in that live that you said that you were 35.5, or 32.5 weeks gestational. Are you pregnant? Congratulations, blah, 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 blah. And she immediately said, you know what? I'm going to block you. I should have blocked you. I've gotten a bunch of stuff sent to me today about you and all these long texts. I said, whoa, excuse me? Excuse me? So the answer to if she is pregnant, I have no clue. Do I think she's pregnant? Yes, I absolutely do, because that is a pregnant belly.
Considering what she looked like last year, she has probably put on 25 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I just now, everybody who
Three
thinks that
kids. Anybody who has kids knows what their body looks like. And I've been watching closely since someone told me that. And she does look like she has a pregnant belly. And you can tell in her face she's starting to get the fat glow to her that every pregnant woman gets.
And everybody thinks that I've been seeing all these videos before and everything, but I also just now, yesterday, saw the video of the meth pipe thing.
Don't say that word.
I mean, yeah, you know.
M.
The M. So,
Somebody
things were brought to me that hasn't been brought to me that I've been telling y'all to send me proof all this time, but nobody would ever send me anything. The only things that were ever sent to me was, why did you block me? How come you did this? How come you... Half the time it wasn't even me. There's another mod in there. Some of the times you guys were coming to me saying, did you block me? It wasn't me, and I would go in and see who it was, and I know exactly who it was.
Even that person that you're talking about seen the light because, like, she feels for them kids, but she's still trying to have a heart for too, but she does feel for them kids worse, and she absolutely don't agree with it, but still, like, I think she's really still on the fence. I truly do.
And just let everybody on here know, those who were talking about how if I was abused, I should have seen it. No, I didn't research. Should I have researched? Possibly. But at that time, I'm the type of person that has to see it happen. Like, see it. And I never saw it. And yesterday, that live really brought it out to me to go and actually look at the stuff y'all was telling me. And I'm sure there's been plenty of her mods who have had to do the same thing. But I'm getting bashed because it took me this long. Well, I'm sorry it took me this long, but some people are just slower.
Everyone
But-
has to figure it out for themselves. Don't ever
but-
apologize that it took you a little
For
bit.
the ones who are saying, "Oh, well, if Erica was in foster care, she should be the first person to understand that." Okay. I was abused almost my entire life until I finally got taken away. It's not always easy to point out abuse, even if you've been through it. And maybe I mentally was blocking out stuff because that's what I've been taught to do, is block out abuse in your life. So if I didn't see it, I'm sorry. If it was physically going on in a live and I didn't see it, I'm sorry.
See, I'm going the opposite direction about the abuse. I see it, I go the opposite direction. I don't block it out. I confront them.
And I don't, because it's hard for me to. It's hard for me to come up with words, and when I get close to someone, it's hard for me to step out of my. And when she talks about all these people that she's been suing and all of this stuff, yeah, I got scared. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to come out and say what I want to say because I don't want to be sued.
Nobody. She's not sued nobody. I sued her. And why?
I'm kind of like Cindy. Like which now I do know people that have been abused their whole life that do. They don't like confrontation, so they turn away or they block it out. I'm completely opposite. Like I try to do everything I can to get close to try to be that person that the people can go to, and that was the part I played for a little while, was to try to be there for the kids. And then of course that got blown up because everybody thought that I was there because I just wanted to be there, and I had to come on live and tell everybody, like, no, I do not condone anything that is going on. And then when I did that, of course, I got blocked and the kids were out of my life. And so, I mean, I can understand both sides.
And just to let everybody know, I tried, because I've started seeing it this past week or so on her lives. And when she told me she was in Nashville with Trustin and Junior, she was sending me videos of them eating out and everything. I was like, look, let Trustin come here and he can play and I'll take him to do things and stuff. Y'all, that was me trying to get him down here to see how they were doing. But she refused. She told me, well,
Hey, Robbie.
doesn't trust nobody with the kids, so I can't do that.
Hey, Robbie.
Yes.
My husband's in here. He just popped in.
I just seen it as comment.
She don't want the kids going anywhere because she's afraid they're going to tell somebody the truth behind closed doors when she's not around.
And that's another thing that caught my eye, because that was just a couple of days ago, and I'm like, well, why would she not? You don't have to leave your kid alone with me. You can come too. I mean, you can't even be up at the hospital right now because you have to be with Trustin. So why can't you just drive the extra few miles down here and hang out with me? So when she was like, we don't trust nobody or anything like that, I'm like, okay, well, something's going on.
And I get that someone just said that they wouldn't trust their kid with anybody either. But if you're trusting somebody with everything in your life, and that's what she said. She invited Ashley too, and Ashley wouldn't because Ashley's so afraid that if her child, and I think Junior would sing like a bird if he was by himself with somebody.
Somebody asked on here a while ago, was I the aunt that came to her door? Yes, I was. I delivered a package that was sent to my house. It had her name on it, and in parentheses, it had Andy's name on it. I had to call Cat C, her sister, and I had her come over here and go with me. And
I can vouch for this because Catherine was on the phone with me the whole time.
and I was on the phone with my stepdaughter the whole time. I knocked, nobody answered. I placed it on the porch rail because there was a bunch of little dogs running around. I didn't want to get it chewed up. I got in my truck and left. That's all I did.
And that is 100% the truth because, like I said, I was on the phone with C the whole time.
And the next time that we went up, me and my husband went up there. We went to check on the kids because she was in jail and nobody knew where Kay was. And I would say AN for her other grandmother. You know the one I'm talking about. All right, I'll say AN for her. She was there. She was actually sitting in a chair beside the front door. And I talked to her. I said, "Are the kids okay?" She said, "Yes, they're fine." I said, "Thank you. That's all I needed to know." My husband was in the truck. I got in the truck. We left. Oh, it's on the parapole, Mike. Not there.
Another thing that really
Eric, shit, y'all muted her. Wait, did y'all mute her? Did y'all keep her in here? Is she muted or is she in here?
Who?
Hey, Krista, CIM73. Our live is about speaking the truth to help some kids. While you sit over there and support a damn child abuser, you need to get the hell out of here.
I muted her.
So something
still
else that got to me yesterday is I have been through exactly what those kids went through yesterday with that whole eviction thing. My biological dad, I don't know how many times we were thrown out of homes. And I, as a child, had all my baby dolls, my play money, my everything as a kid. And we just up and had to leave one day because my dad was dealing drugs out of that house and got caught. And for watching that yesterday just replayed my whole entire childhood. And that's when I said, I can't do this anymore. I kind of got quiet from muting people and blocking people because there was another mod. I was not the only mod in there yesterday. She had me and one other person. So don't blame it all on me. But I kind of veered away because it was hard to watch that because I have been through it.
Those kids have got the what I call a Stockholm syndrome. Whatever, A and K says, it's going to be the God's honest truth until they see the light. And that's going to be it. And do what?
Somebody said Trish, I believe, is the other mod. She is.
I mean, that was the biggest thing that I did today was get on there and tell her. You would mute and block people because they were trying to tell the truth about you. Why?
She told us to. So we were just doing what we were told to do.
I understand.
No, I do not talk to Trish.
I mean,
I get that, but at some point, like if you're starting to see the light, like I know there at the end when I was a mod for her, if she told me to block them, I'd unblock them after the other mod blocked them, just so they could see the truth.
Well, my fear was that she could see who was doing that.
Everyone has to see it when they see it.
Well,
Like we just like her other mod right now, we can't throw no hate. They're gonna see it when they see it, and once they do, just like ENF Creations, she was done once she's seen it.
Oh no,
I'm
not throwing
block
any
anybody
hate
over
towards her.
wontons. Why the hell would I block you over wontons? Check that again. That was not me. A lot of you guys think that it was me, and sometimes I wasn't even on that live and was getting messages, "Why are you blocking me?" I'm like, I'm not even in the live. Quit thinking it's me.
Well, I mean, I really didn't care who the mods are. It's the point that a lot of them has really seen the light now of how she is, and I'm glad.
I will
What's
say,
done in
in
the dark
anybody's
will always come to light.
in anybody's lives, people can accidentally get muted because we all have big fingers and that screen is teeny tiny. So when you're going to click on somebody's name, it may accidentally pick the person up in front of it when you were meaning to do the person underneath it. So yeah, people accidentally wrongfully get blocked, and that's in everybody's lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I know why all my burner accounts got blocked, and it's because every time she'd say something about the family, I'd come chime in with something because she'd piss me off, and then of course there goes another burner, so I had to make another one.
I got two.
I have 4.
What I'm on now.
That was me wrong. Oh, I'm gonna say something.
Well, I'll go in there and I'll have all good intentions, like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna watch the live, and then she'll be like, my family, da da da, and it just makes me mad, and I'm like, nope, I gotta tell the truth, and then of course she'll see it and she blocks me, and I'm like, well, dang, that was a good 5 seconds.
Hey, are you going live again tomorrow night?
Yeah, I was gonna tell y'all, I hate to end this, but I have to wake up at 1 o'clock to get to work. But
I might go live when I get home. I don't know. I might. If people still have questions for me. But what I will not tolerate is the hate. I'm so sick and tired.
If you go live, let me start following me. If Michelle gets off, I'll go on with you. I got to get my time in for being live. I'm part of a thingy.
So you guys have to follow me first because I've already followed 10,000 people. So I have to unfollow some people to follow more.
All right, I just followed.
No, I'm not modding for her. No.
She sent me the screenshot of she took Erica off as soon as it came out that I had them recordings.
Well, I'm sorry that I made a lot of people mad, but so is everybody else who has been through what I've been through with trying to get away from Ashley. So I'm sorry that I made you guys mad. But everybody has hearts. And those hearts sometimes and your emotions get in the way of how you should truly feel about a person until you finally are like, you've had enough.
Hello, Sunshine. It was sent to her. She sent it to me. Everything else that I showed, though, was sent to
My
me.
shadow account, I was not lying. I cannot see certain people's lives for some reason, and I have proof of that. I've talked to TikTok about it. So no, I was not on there because I didn't want you guys to know who I was. I told you in the beginning, hey, this is Erica. I'm on a backup account.
Nugget Grandma, yes. But it did me too.
I
It's
know
a
my-
grandma's name. She shouldn't have to share it if she don't want to. She can give it to whoever the hell she wants to. She worked hard for it, so you know.
She acts like the land was her mama's. The land was not her mother's. It was her father's. And actually, it was not. It was the grandmother. It was the grandfather's.
She has one mod left, and that's Trish. And the reason why she sent me those recordings is because she thought she could trust me.
Megan, she can have. She's
I'm
got
not
Megan, don't she?
I'm not the only one who has those recordings, by the way. A lot of people have them, and
Yeah,
not from
there's
me.
4 people that I know has them, but
That Ashley personally sent them to, not just me.
Well, if somebody can somebody please get me those recordings? I won't send them to anybody.
Well, the land belongs to her grandmother
No, it's
and
not.
her ex-grandfather, okay? He's unalive. Once she passes, it will fall to the 3 boys. Then,
I have to drop out. My phone's dying.
okay.
I'll see
Bye, guys.
Boys cannot come to an agreement. It will be sold and divided up by 3. And the thing is, Ashley doesn't understand that if Jay becomes unalive, it's also divided up 3 ways on his part. His 3 kids. So that would make it 5. Divided up by 5. His part would be divided up by 3.
Yeah.
She tries to make it out She tries to make it out like just because her mama lived there until her mom's unaliving that it was her mother's land. No, yes, my mother and or her mother and my father lived there, but it was not their land.
No, pause. No. I've got the recordings. You can have. Do you have an iPhone?
I do.
Okay, because I can't send it to Samsung's, but well, you can. You got a pen?
Yes, hold on just a second.
Send it to me in a comment.
Okay.
6.
Do not put your number on here.
No,
My
no.
number's
Hey,
only one because of my business. I ain't worried about nobody.
well, I was about to say,
680.
I sent you a message with my personal number in it. That way you don't have to give that out.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'd rather you just not especially with the people that's probably watching right now.
That's probably true.
Yeah, Michelle, you might get some haters.
That's all right. I've got enough
But-
to go around.
Hey,
Listen,
both
you know what we
when you
say? F around and find out.
Yes.
All right. We're going to let you go to bed then since you need to.
get up,
Yeah.
If anybody wants to go live, let me know. I'm still up. So
No, I am not her stepdad's son. I am her ex-stepbrother. My father was married to her mother.
get it right.
Right.
And make sure if you tell anybody, you tell them X, E-X, capital E-X. Do not forget the X.
That's funny. Y'all don't forget that now. X. All right, guys.
Capital E-X.
Well, the sad part about it is half of her other family I claim, but
All right. Erica, if you're on here, honey, I'm getting off. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow, so y'all come back.
No, he ain't. He don't. No. All right, bye,
if you
Michelle.
guys go live, go ahead and follow me. I might go back live. I'm gonna call Michelle real quick, and then I might get back on.
All right, bye, guys. Bye, Sydney. Bye, everybody. Good night, everybody. Feel like the Walt